Hi, I am Lady Chantino Francia and I'm gonna discuss the early beginning of the Philippine cinema. The emergence of the Philippine cinema in the early 90s was heavily influenced by the American colonizer. In 90s, the first film that shows in the Philippine cinema was The Battle of the Manila Bay. This marked as a new beginning of era in the Philippine cinema. As filmmaking quickly became more popular in the form of entertainment and to the locals film. The early years Filipino cinema were dominated by silent films, which were often used by the American studios. However, in 1920s, the first Filipino on-film studio was the Manila Film Company. This led an increase productions of local films such as melodramas and comedies that reflects to the cultures and society of the Philippines. The influences of American and Spanish colonization to the development of the Philippine cinema cannot be overstated. Both powers brought their own filmmaking traditions and technologies to the Philippines, which when adapted and incorporated into the local films. For example, the Zarzuela. So Zarzuela, it is a Spanish musical theater firm that heavily influenced by the early Filipino musical films. One of the most significant milestone in history of the Philippine cinema was released by the Filipino produced film, and it is Dalagang Bukid in 1919. Uh, it is directed by Jose Nepomuceno. The film story tells about a young woman who faced the prostitutions and eventually find the redemptions. So, for the conclusion, the emergence of the Philippine cinema in the early 90s was heavily influenced by the arrival of American colonizer and subsequent established the local film studios. The industry experienced several periods of growth and decline, marked by the production film and reflect to cultures and society in the Philippines.